focus.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
But of course, we have ItsMePugs sitting down on the right-hand side of things. And then, of course, on our left, a familiar A.B.A. You know, we got A.B.A.s on A.B.A.s.
Oh, man. This is going to be a very funny match. It's going to be who far slashes further.
Who swings?
Yeah, who has further slash? Who has the furthest slash?
This has to be like a huge game of chicken where you're
Yeah,
just like...
it is chicken.
Like, spin your
it's
meter?
It's peak chicken right now, actually. Yeah, it's very peak chicken. I think it's going to be a very fun match to watch.
Yup, and we'll see. Are we gonna jam it in? Are we just gonna play like a car crash?
They're gonna play. You think this is button check, but this is actually how the match plays out.
Yeah, this is just what it looks like.
Yeah.
This is two A.B.A.s in their natural environment.
Yeah, trust me, chat. This is not a button check.
And one thing I know immediately that we saw kind of the difference between these two is ItsMePugs is always going for damage. It's like always like, I spend all my meter on damage because what if I just killed you?
Yeah.
ikushisu 100% is playing a little bit more around the jealousy gauge. So kind of see which ideology takes root here.
Yeah, and you know what's funny is that sometimes that ideology actually works on certain characters, but not against the mirror. So I'm really curious to see how it works in the mirror, because some playstyle works better than the other in like other characters, right? Versus other characters and stuff like that. So I'm really curious on who's going to play out, who's going to win.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, the reserve on Pugs there just to like slowly walk up and then just whiff a button on ikushisu. You know, again, maybe they got some matchup specific tech. We got to have something because we are in for a long haul here. Oh, crushes with the last little bit of your jealousy rage.
I like that. Backdash, keep it safe. See what they're going to try to do. Want to make sure that they don't get any jealousy points. That was really, really clean. Good elite decision making.
Yup, cancels out, gets a little bit of a refund for this wall break to take you out.
Shisu just feels very confident right now.
Absolutely. Ooh, we mash out super through the far slash. You don't get a whole lot of opportunities to reverse the super this character, so take them where you can get them.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Dash right into the key.
Speaking of, that's going to be a big chunk of damage. Not quite dead, but...
Very surprising that they're not dead.
Yeah, worse for... And then we get the slowest neutral ever,
Yeah,
where like both these characters, the walk speed just goes down the drain.
Yeah, yeah. Very fun to watch.
It's kind of like watching like puppies fight, where they're just like they're running around, they're spending all their energy, everything's
like
going ballistic.
Wrestling. Yeah, it's like so sloppy,
Yep. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, all right, that's it. That's all we got. Through the glass though, one more time. Pugs looking to be top dog in this one. Got some good meter, got some good jealousy. Just need to cash it in. RC time. You should be able to get to this wall break before burst comes online. Cancels out, wants the jealousy rage. And I like this because you're aware that ikushisu has burst, so you want to play it out even post burst. Crushed. Oh, whiff punish.
Oh, ikushisu definitely messed that up. I think that was probably like an input error. And Shisu was like, man, this is not the time where I want to whiff against my own character.
Are we swapping? Are we swapping? I'm just like, I don't want to fight this bum character.
Honestly, yeah. But you know what's scary? That also shows that you're not confident in the mirror match. So that means that you can't really, if you go back to A.B.A, it's not going to work out as you think. So you really got to be very, very sure about this play.
Oh yeah, you gotta hope you can ride this one out. I know that this is a pretty favored matchup for Bridget in large, but I hope that this is a practice pick and not just a a rage pick. I know ikushisu and A.B.A are like homies and they play fairly often, so maybe got some coaching on the Bridget in the background because we're looking solid so far.
Well, ikushisu is right now playing very confident. And they have them in the corner, so I think right now this is like the perfect time to really. I gotta say, when you really pay attention to like Bridget's archetype against this character, like being able to just constantly move up and down, high low, very very fast, without them being able to be in jealousy mode, it's just such a good strategy. It's like a great strategy against the character. Like naturally, it just naturally gives this character a hard time. So I think that was a great pick. And I also think that the way that they're approaching is also very good too. Even with this hit right here, like, you're not going to be perfect, but that burst was probably round ending.
Yeah.
They might be dead. Okay. Yeah.
Not quite, but I mean, Bridget's such a low HP character. You're always in the risk zone.
Yeah,
Oh, it never
feels bad, you know?
And I will say, like, you're definitely right about, like, there is so much control. Oh, no, the PRC, I think, just got caught there. 8 up. Yeah. But Ikushisu is in this position of, like, you know, I get to control so much of the neutral. My far slash range is going to box you out. Like, I can far slash 5H, send yo-yo. I have enough control of the neutral. It's just about when Pug gets the moment that we can start going, that HP bar being so, like, you know, so frail starts to show its ugly head. Cancels out, gets some extra jealousy because we have to run it in and close this game out now.
Yeah. Don't want to get Bridget started right here. But like I said, this is very dangerous. Wow, just committed to like a high jump and got checked from the jabs right there. Like I said, I wonder what Iku is going to do now.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like, you dug in your bag, and you're going to have to ride this one out, right? You had a good opening round. It's just about, you know, maintaining that composure. And I feel like one of the other things about, like, when you play the mirror and you're like, oh, I'm going to counterpick this character, you have to hope that the opponent doesn't know a lot about this matchup, right? Like, what you're picking for this is, like, I think I know more about my secondary than you know about playing into it.
Nice. Those jab checks could have been really, really bad. Wow, just going in there, just like slapping their way in. Got him in the corner. Yo, ate all of the uppercut, all of the hits. All 6 of it.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's so funny because, yeah, like, you think she's behind you. Nope, it's get back down here. Paracelsus has to have a conversation with you. Good. Yeah, good deflect shield there. Able to own out a bit of the space. Be careful.
Is good. Get the stall, the jealousy.
Oh my gosh. You know, that is something that Pugs is just shown that he is so proficient with time and time again. That last little sliver of jealousy bar where you're thinking, okay, it's going to be my turn soon. I just need to like hold on for this last bit. Pugs sends aggression time and time again, and it pays off every time. He is big on making those last moments count.
Yeah. So good. Wow. Got hit by 18 jabs.
Absolutely. It's just
a mix
jab
up.
storm.
Oh.
We caught you.
I like that. Okay, we'll set up.
Yep, we call that on the back dash.
Mix up into low.
Jealousy
Not a lot of damage. That's okay. It's the mix up afterwards that actually hits really hard. Good. Oh, drop. Worked out.
Yeah, we got there. We got there. We tapped it in the end. Pugs got most of the burst back. That's another thing about this character is A.B.A having a lot of HP and Bridget kind of building a lot of burst for the opponent in a lot of her combos. You end up in situations where you're like, man, I'm going to be fighting through a lot of the, you know, a lot of life bars.
Yeah. And like as I said, you know, Bridget doesn't have a lot of life to afford, so they have to be very potent and just like high on the read on your opponent on what's going to happen, because this is what's going to happen to your life bar if you're wrong.
Love swings out there. Can't quite find anything just yet. Still have a lot of jealousy.
That was a big read. I like that.
Yeah, good call out on the incoming, right? Just saying, like, I can make this happen. I can work with this.
When your walk speed is like muck, man, you know, you gotta move with your special moves.
Absolutely. Gotta make
wow, just activated jumps right there in front of your feet. Yo, confidence. I love that.
Yeah, and I mean, again, it wasn't even that much jealousy to work with, but it was just, I have enough. We are going for gold burst. Okay.
I know why they did it. They have no jealousy. They were DPing on wake up a lot. If I would have got this gold burst, that could have ended the game very fast.
I feel like you could have just killed if we baited the
yeah,
bird,
but we gotta cash out.
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh, and that'll just do it.
Yeah.
I bet you wish you had your burst.
But you know, sometimes when you're up 2-0, you are able to kind of make those decisions sometimes. Like, sometimes it's good to do it like once in a blue moon. And I think with the confidence that Pug had, it makes sense. It logically makes sense.
Yeah.
However, you could have done a better option here, but that option was not bad. It was a, let me see if this works.
And you know what?
You have to gamble in life.
It would have been wrong. Yeah. Like, if you were right, do you know how awesome you would have felt right there?
Exactly. But it's one of those things where it's okay. You're up 2-1.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's okay. You know what I mean? It may not be the best decision there. There are better decisions out there, but it's okay.
Yeah,
I'm up 2-0.
It's all right. We can still make it happen.
Yeah. I like that. I like that.
Burst for burst being spent off here. Pugs, the last of that meter is going to drain out. We're going to have to hold this corner situation for a bit while longer. Here comes that RC, that JD. It's a multi-overhead. You got to be careful. Don't get caught block switching too early. One thing I'm also noticing, Pugs, not a big fan of opting into parry on this character.
Yeah.
We saw it like once in the set with Photon, but other than that, not really opting to try to get meter that way, just saying I don't need to parry if I'm only going to need a little bit of jealousy to work with.
Yeah, I think just because of the variance of how Bridget moves and play, it feels risky, and maybe they don't have the confidence of the timing that Shisu does.
Yeah. And
So I think that's probably what it is.
Yup, a good chunk of damage as well to give you a little more confidence. If we're able to tap this one in and a counter hit there, should just be curtains, because this super,
Yeah, that's over.
it's going to chunk you.
Yeah, ikushisu, man. I gotta say, I don't know what they're gonna do in this situation, because I feel like the momentum on Pugs has just been so rampant, like just so rampant. Always just in their favor when they get like these little hits, you know? And they don't have no burst.
Ooh.
And these uppercuts are paying the bills right now.
Oh, it's getting
committed.
us a whole lot of mileage.
That might be good for Iku right now. That might be really, really good.
Timing on
Yep, this is really good. Yep.
It's all Mixville right now, and we're finding close sets, but no confirm off of it. We just weren't ready for you to be pressing right there. Opportunity, Pugs. I mean, you got the meter. If you can close this gap and get a little bit of jealousy for the road, blocks it out. One thing I'm also noticing, Pugs, hold on, hold that thought. We might just have something to say.
I was going to say I would like to see more throws. There was not a lot of throws in that set, and I feel like the defense and like the straight hits just wasn't adding up to anything effectively. But those throw tempos would have been really good. And just when I was just about to say that, start adding throws. Really good.
Yep. Starting to turn into a Game 5 scenario. One thing I'm also noticing is that Pugs not opting into a lot of FD is just normal blocking a lot of these buttons. And I feel like a big part of that is because Pugs wants to be close to you. Pugs wants to be in range that like my specials, my command dashes are going to get me to the desired range immediately. So I can't let you get too far away.
Yeah, good. Okay. Yeah, just got to deal with the yo-yo. Like I said, these little straight hits are okay, but I like the throws. This is where it's actually going to make you start pressing buttons. See, now you got to be ready for those button presses now.
Absolutely. You can't get too greedy for it.
Yeah.
Third time's a charm, and that throw's getting owned.
Yep.
Or crushes.
Oh, got hit with the earthquake low.
That little pulse at the end of it.
Yeah.
Now we locked into this corner as our
charged
jealousy
up. That's going to be a
up.
6P. Yeah, there we go.
No RC to keep yourself safe there. ikushisu just like not quite confident enough.
Wow, they didn't commit to the 2K2D right there. That could have ended up the round right there. Wow, this is really close.
Yeah, big scrappy for this Game 5 scenario.
Yeah, match point now, once again.
Pugs wants the advantage.
Yeah.
Spent the burst for it. Ooh, a little dicey. Both of them showing a little bit of reserve here. Now that you're too close for comfort.
Uh-oh. Activating the awakening mode of jealousy right now.
Don't have time for 6 feet here. You're just going to have to block this one out.
Wow, very
careful.
nice. Keep the plus frames. Check them from standing up. Nice. That could have been an air throw, but they committed to the dash and went straight to the 2S.
Oh, and we're going to get a big crush here. A little bit of extra jealousy for the road. Pugs might be able to tap this one in. You were at this point before, and we let it slip through our grasp. Shisu crushed by the overhead. Had one last little sign of life, one last little gust of wind.
Made it very entertaining.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very entertaining.
And you know what? A round of applause to GG's to both players, as we like to say.
Yeah.
But Pugs going to be moving on along. Top 3 secured for Pugs and potential to be going all the way. This possum ain't playing dead yet, and neither are we. We're going to go to one more ad break before we help settle. Oh, never.